We're still seeing a lot of quality basketball tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And the Clippers starting five. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center position. And that one, good.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Zubac, a screen on Murray. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Watson. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
The Nuggets on offense. 4-point game. Gordon with a screen on Dunn. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Dunn. 5 on the clock. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Jokic has got 5.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Yes, that goes in.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here's Dunn. That's to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Jokic. He's got 5. And that one is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And going vertical. Murray's one of those guys with that sneaky athleticism.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. For 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets leading by 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And finished off by Porter Jr.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Here's Harden driving the lane.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And they pick up 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Murray against Dunn. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And he sinks the second. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Here's Murray. James Harden picking up that last basket. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic has got 10 points.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Inside, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Here's Murray, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots. The player who reviewed under NBA.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon finds Murray. Gordon with a screen on Dunn. And Murray, here we go. And he converts the layup. Murray's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Nuggets.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Here's Harden. Dunn outside. In the corner, Harden. Harden with the stuff.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Dunn kicks to Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. To the middle. Kicks it out to Leonard. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Murray. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Nuggets ball.
Here's Jokic. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Done against Murray. Jokic with a screen on done. Murray, the pass to Gordon. A three-pointer, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Leonard sets a screen for Dunn. Leonard on the wing.
2 minutes remaining.
On this that time, would have put him up. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 1:51 left in the first half. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jokic with a screen on Dunn. For three, Murray. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time.
Aaron Gordon.
That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harden, no good. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the paint, here's Gordon. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Porter finds Gordon. Back to Porter. Gordon with a screen on Harden. Porter passes to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Jokic inside, guarded by Harden. And it's Jokic missing. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Here's Leonard. Unable to get that one.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Los Angeles. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Mills. Derek Jones is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Mills looking it over. At the top of the key, Eubanks. The 3. Sharks grabs the board. The Nugget shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And there's a whistle. It'll go on Derek Jones.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Off target at the rim. 21st pick in the 2022 draft, Christian Brown. who won a title with Denver during his rookie year. And their coach, Michael Malone, used him in certain situations, and he flourished.
Well, you know, Kevin, he won a college championship the year before. This guy's played in a lot of high-pressure games, and that is what has given Michael Malone the confidence to go with him. He was ready for those moments.
Ready indeed. Westbrook against Bogdanovich. Here's the screen. Westbrook with the bucket.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Coffey. Back to Eubanks. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Here's Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Strother. There's a screen to the inside. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Yep, it counts.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
They set the pick. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Jones against Saric. Back to Eubanks. Shot clock at 5. Over Saric, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And finished off by Westbrook.
Check out the elevation from Westbrook. He's got some of the best hops in the league.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Jones. Jones with the screen on Westbrook. Kicks it out to Jones. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Eubanks, no good. Denver leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Saric has the open look. No good on the 3. Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Jokic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, up 5. And well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Clippers trail by 5. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
And it's Leonard missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Gordon kicks to Watson. At 6 to the middle. Gordon the pass to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. What a bomb by Jokic.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break that hurt Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team, he told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Going inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A 3 from Leonard. Drains it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Porter. Murray with it. Jokic with his screen on done. Here's Murray, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dunn passes to Zubac on the wing. Harden. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Murray kicks to Watson. Jokic inside, working on Zubac. Gordon with the screen for Jokic. And he drives in. It's Jokic inside.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for Harden. And he hits it to tie the game up. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments, such a talented offensive player.
Murray kicks to Watson. Gordon with a screen on Harden. Kicks it out to Gordon. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
At the line for the Grizzlies, James Harden. 2 shots. The penalty reviewed under NBA rules. The officials have 2 minutes
Closer
to
to tell
review.
what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Powell with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
Jokic passes to Watson. Stolen by Harden. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here on the floor.
James Harden. That's his second.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
At the line for Denver.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Screen by Zubac. Inside, done outside. Jokic against Zubac. Harden looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here is Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. On the wing, Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Off target from downtown. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. They break the hearts of every... Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So now...
For these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the small forward.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
And Denver has possession after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Murray passes to Jokic. The rebound by Edie.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Down low, Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Watson. No good from outside. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too. This is a growing trend in the league as I see it. Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
To the inside. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Jackson. Morant with it. He's against Watson. That one falls.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And you often see defenses beg Morant to take that shot. Didn't work that time.
Screen by Gordon. Fires for three. And it's Murray with the three. Murray's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Morant. 4-3. Jokic grabs the board. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Morant. And he can't jam it through.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, BA, you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill development. I love watching him work.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Memphis on D. They lead by 7 to the middle. Here's Watson. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Here's the pick. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wells. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Edie. Over Jokic. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Nuggets trail by 5. And here's Murray. He has 7. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone but Jackson Jr.
Here's Murray. And gets hacked. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge.
Taking 2 shots. The play is under review under NBA rules.
After the video review,
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
and as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Murray. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
Here's Jokic, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Morant looking around, fires the 3, hits the three-pointer. Morant's got 6 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Murray. Great D that time from Bain. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Memphis. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Now here's Porter. Still no points. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic with a screen on Bain. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Jokic following the bucket by the Grizzlies. 5 on the clock. Outside for Porter. Lets the 3 fly. First shot won't go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, BA. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Jokic in the post. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Here's Wells to the paint. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Jokic. And rejected. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Morant against Porter. And it's Morant off the... Oh! Ja Morant! My goodness!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points. Power it home.
Oh, wow. Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
Murray passes to Gordon. Murray against Bane. Outside Porter. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray from outside. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Gordon, the pass to Murray. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant. Down low. Here's Edey. And a two-handed jam.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot misses.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Porter from outside. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
Pass to Edey. Up top, Jackson. And here's Morant. Now Jackson. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
On the court for Memphis, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's John Conchar, and it's Pippen in at the 1. Here's Aldama, and he drives in. Rebounded by Denver. Westbrook taking his time here. Najee. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. He knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfect.
To the inside. Aldama outside. Fires the three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Brown. And he dunks it down.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Here's Pippen, pounded by Westbrook. This one for 3. No good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Najee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Najee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the basket by Aldama.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5.
Russ is at his best when he's playing downhill. Pedal to the metal, attacking the cup.
Pass to Aldama. Conchar outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it's Aldama off the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Aldama's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Now here's Westbrook. Driving in. And it's good for 2.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Here's Pippen, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Now here's Aldama. Saric covers. They get it again. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Westbrook. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Drives to the hoop. And Westbrook slams it home.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Back to Aldama. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Aldama's got 6 in the quarter.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Westbrook outside. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Aldama outside. It's stolen by Saric. Here's Strawler, defended by Jackson. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Najee. Huff pulls it in. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Pippen, still without a bucket. The shot. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball are most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Aggressive take from...
Oh, my
God.
I mean,
Just
hard on that one, B.A. The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Inside. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the basket by Bane.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Memphis ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
Outside Morant, and there's the screen. Pass to Edey. The ball's knocked loose. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on now. Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Out to the wing. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Nuggets want a timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
And though he let one get away, he pushed this to a 2-possession lead.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the dunk by Jokic.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Porter with it. Jackson in his pocket. And then Porter with the dunk.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Outside Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Huff's checked in.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here's Morant.
Number 30.
Pass to Wells. Morant with it. That shot off. Good D by Jokic. And here's Denver. They're on a 10-1 run. Now here's Gordon. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Payne against Murray. Here he goes. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
Denver in the lead. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Bane. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Out to Gordon. Outside Porter. Now here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Outside Morant. Jackson for three. No good that time. The Nuggets shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Jokic the screen. Outside Watson. And here's Gordon from the arc. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Pass to Huff. Back to Morant. Here's Huff. Kicks it out to Bane. 6 to shoot. Jackson. Pass to Morant. The three. The rebound by Murray.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Morant. Jackson, the screen. The three won't fall. This is the shot. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Vince Williams. And it's Edey in at the 5 roaming the paint. Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. Can't hit that one. Dunn with some nice D. Powell inside. He's guarded by Williams. Dunn. Great D that time from Bane. Stolen by Harden. Dunn kicks to Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Of course, John Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Now here's Harden, following the miss by John Morant. Harden kicks to Leonard. Fires the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Leonard's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Clippers.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Edey can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Zubac's a screen on Bane. And it's Harden shutting it down.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7 outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. Zubac's with it. Williams picks him up. That's a 2 from Powell. Zubac's. It's good on the putback.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this.
Whoa! From way out there!
And it drops. Okay.
Oh, the heat from way downtown, and it goes. That might be the craziest non-buzzer beater I've ever seen. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Into the lane, and the layup falls. Harden's got 13.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Here's Harden. That one good for 2. He's got 15.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Zubac's. Offensive rebound. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Harden can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 7. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Harden. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Payne against Harden. From deep. And no good that time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Shoots over Powell. Jackson misses.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Dunn kicks to Leonard. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
The numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Williams. Morant outside. And stolen by Dunn. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Shakes him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Harden kicks to Powell. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Harden, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Dunn. Clippers leading by 10. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his fourth rebound in this one. Williams, and the rejection by Leonard.
And those long arms and huge hands, Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots.
Here's Dunn, pass to Zubac. Back to Dunn, launches it. No good that time. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Here's Jackson. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
It's Harden with the drive, and the jam by Harden.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Clippers leading by 11. Three-pointer. That one, no good. Payne for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Harden outside. Zubac, a screen on Morant. And James Harden, good for three. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance to thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Santi Aldama is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's John Conjar. And there's Jackson, and it's Huff in its center. There's the screen. Jones against Bagley. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Conchar, the pass to Huff, uses both hands to slam it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Conchar. And he banks in the layup.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hills with the rebound. Clippers leading by 10. And Jones slams it home.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Bagley, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Conchar covering. Back to Eubanks. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. A nice shot by Huff. Huff's got 4 points in the quarter.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the basket.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Eubanks. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Aldama. Nice shot from the wing.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There's a good screen. Jones, no one around him. Eubanks the pass to Jones. Down low, tries again.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And Jones slams it in.
Reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Left side, Jackson. 1:44 left to play in the third. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Bogdanovich. Still yet to score. Drills the three-pointer.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They grab their own miss, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. The drive by Bagley. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bagley's got his first bucket in this one.
Just skilled at attacking on the drive. He's got the size and mobility. Bagley just really tough to contain.
Jones kicks to Bogdanovich. Jones sets the pick for Bogdanovich. Pass to Coffey. Aldama with the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Jackson. Fires for 3. Aldama with the rebound. Here's Conchar, covered by Mills. Bagley in the post, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Powell finds Zubac. Back to Powell. In the corner, Harden. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 28.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Back to Morant. Releases. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 22 points for him.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Harden looking it over. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Pass to Zubac. And here is Powell. with the drive and the dunk by Powell.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Outside Leonard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Why, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. To the left side wing. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And the rejection by Zubac. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Payne finds Morant. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 25 points.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Kicks it out to Harden. Got a hand on it. Morant scanning the floor. And finished up by Morant.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Here's Harden. Sinks that one from the post. Harden's got 30.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Just 5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive, and he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily, cutting through the D right to a shot.
And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 9. A 3 from Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Los Angeles.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night. Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
So the Clippers with the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the... Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. So...
court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Harden, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, once Harden takes that first step, it's very difficult to stop his drive.
Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. Back to Gordon. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Dunn.
You know, Gordon continues to work on the J, but inside he can be a problem.
Both free throws good from Gordon. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. Screen by Leonard. And it's Harden penetrating, and it's good. 2 points. Harden's got his second basket.
Even if he's not a big man, Harden can score inside with the best of them.
And what you like about James Harden, he can play with any set of teammates, Brent.
We're seeing this transition, BA, right, from Harden being this elite offensive system by himself to now being a better teammate, a guy who can facilitate and set guys up to make better offensive plays. So not shouldering the entire load anymore. He's been very flexible over the past couple seasons. Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, BA, not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Al pulls it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Right side Murray. And he buries his first look.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Porter. Murray passes to Porter. Now Jokic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Zubac. And here's Jokic outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. On the break. Oh, got that one up quick.
There's an open man. You can make sure that James Harden will find it.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Here's Harden. Leonard with a screen on Porter. Pass to Leonard. Zubac with it. Zubac screen. Leonard for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Oh, Kawhi so consistent with his approach and affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Porter finds Murray. Jokic with it. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Watson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Zubac. He's scoreless. Powell, a screen on Gordon. Leonard passes to Zubac. Here's Harden. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Well, a master from the mid-range. Harden so good at finding available space from that distance.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Murray passes to Porter. Back to Murray. Done with a steal. Outside Harden from 20 feet. Pass to Zubac. Now Powell. Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubac in at center. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Now here's Harden. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, VA. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Jokic passes to Murray. And the 3 off target. The Clippers lead by 4. Dunn attacking. Pass to Harden. Zubac with a screen on Porter. From behind the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Gordon with a screen on Powell. With the drive. Outside Murray. It's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal, when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
Gordon against Leonard. Unloads. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And Denver has possession. 4-point game. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, BA, that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Harden. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Murray finds Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 8.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Jokic. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Gordon on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Murray from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And hey, I mean, Murray will take the corner 3 when it's given to him. You got to chase him off this line.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Shot to stop the run. Out to the right wing. Pass to Harden. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
Well, you better be right up on James Harden or else he's going to bury these threes, and he will do it in bunches.
Knocks it loose. Outside Watson. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Murray. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
This team just goes to another level when Jamal Murray does offensively.
Harden finds Leonard. Outside for Harden. And stolen by Jokic. Porter in the post. Powell covers. Back to Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Clippers have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Harden surveying the D. 1:02 left in the first half. Zubac passes to Harden. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Leonard. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Watson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the second period. Jokic passes to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. Throw it down, Nikola.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Clippers trail by 8. Dunn outside. Leonard outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Zubac. Another shot. And he comes up with a bucket.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Denver, we've got Christian Brown, Zeke Naji out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at small forward. They grab their own miss. Westbrook finds Saric. Here's Strother. And finally, they hit one.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Outside Bogdanovic. Eubanks the screen. From deep. Bogdanovic, no good. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Naji. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. There's the drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Yet to see a basket. Eubanks. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Westbrook, the pass to Saric. Westbrook against Jones. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for the Nuggets, Russell Westbrook. One shot. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He takes it in. Pass to Eubanks. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Got a hand on it. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Denver leading by 11. Westbrook with it. And he drives in. Pass to Strother. Mills against Saric. And he banks in the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. Saric, a screen on Jones. Jones against Westbrook. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Going inside. And it's in there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow them out there.
And Russell Westbrook gets the win. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
With some arc, and Bogdanovich with the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room, got it off. He'll take it.
Westbrook against Jones. Brown passes to Westbrook. Here's Najee, 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Najee sets a screen. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Strother, right wing. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Nuggets lead by 8. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Jones sets a screen. Bogdanovich passes to Eubanks. No good with the triple. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Najee for 3. On target from range. Najee's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bogdanovich with it. From downtown, Strother grabs a miss. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
From deep, Jokic, that misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They lead by 11 as the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Nuggets lead by 11. Outside Murray. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that penetration there. Murray getting to the cup with great quickness.
Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
And Murray drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Zubac, screen. Outside Harden, down low. Now here's Watson. And then Porter with the dunk.
And there's an ease to Porter when he gets up vertically. Man, he can rise up and throw it down.
Outside Harden. Pass to Zubac. The 3 is up. Harden can't hit. Denver has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. The drive by Porter. And there it is for him.
Yeah, Porter just coming at him right now. He takes the foul, he keeps pushing, and then he gets the bucket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
Murray up top. Driving to the basket. Gordon right side. It's stolen by Dunn. Harden into the lane. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Takes a 3. And again, it's Denver missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. And here's Jokic outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter with the steal. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And you can see Aaron Gordon just lights up when he has chances like that to throw it down.
Outside Harden. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Harden's got 19 points.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
The Nuggets lead by 12. The drive by Murray. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
That's the Nuggets ball.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Takes it inside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And a great job, Murray, just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. They get it back. Tries again. And the layup by Gordon. Gordon's gotten 4 this quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Aaron Gordon.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And Denver has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Left side Watson fires from deep. Kept alive. Jokic. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
And here are the Nuggets now. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over to the wing. A nice shot by Watson.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let any...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Greg...
like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Porter is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3.
First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. The drive by Jokic.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Here's Morant. He takes it in, and Morant throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Here's Morant, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Jackson kicks to Morant. Payne for 3. Murray with the defensive effort.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. When it comes to Jamal Murray, coach said it's crucial to make sure his defense doesn't slack off on him. He said Murray is a microwave scorer. He can get hot in a real hurry. Our guys know they have to talk with one another out there and help each other out. Communication is key. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here is Watson. Grizzlies making the shot. Jokic a screen. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Wasted no time on that one. Hades got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Here's Edey. He's got 6 to the paint. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Now here's Murray. He has 7. The kick out to Porter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Jokic. Wells grabs the miss.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got...
Oh, wow! What a great move inside.
That is incredible.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
1:33 left in the first. Knocked away. Wells passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
And it's Denver with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And the basket is good. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Edey's got 9 points. The Nuggets leading by 3. Murray kicks to Watson. To the wing right side. Edey. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Watson. On the wing, Porter. Outside for Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Offensive rebound. That one doesn't drop. Knocks it loose. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Nuggets. Ethan. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now, here's Porter. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. In the corner, it's Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Count that one. Gordon's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Murray outside. Jokic a screen. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a 3. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Floats it up there for Bane.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Murray with it. 13 points in the game. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Denver grabs the miss. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of John Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
And it's Jokic missing. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Edey and stolen by Watson. Gordon kicks to Jokic. 1:10 left to play in the first half. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hops. Morant just explodes off the floor.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Memphis ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Morant. Inside. Edey gets the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Denver lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Murray outside. And again, Denver no good. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain it. Edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Saric, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. Now Conchar. Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Aldama from outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Westbrook passes to Najee. Saric outside. Here's Brown. Defended by Aldama. Brown's shot is off.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Outside Westbrook. Saric with the screen for Westbrook. Saric inside. Conchar covering. The shot by Saric, no good. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. The shot that time, not on target. Denver leading by 4. Pass to Najee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Throws it up high. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Aldama. Pass to Concha. 5 to shoot to the inside. It's stolen by Sharks. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Here's Huff. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Najee. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Strother. Najee passes to Westbrook. Sharks looking around. And slam dunk by Sharks.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Outside Williams. Pass to Huff. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's Najee, and he jams it with authority.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
At the line for the Grizzlies,
where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen to what David Adelman went over with his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
The 3 from Morant. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gordon with a screen on Bane. Murray dishes to Gordon. The kick out to Porter. Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play. Getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. The half-court bomb falls off target. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Porter. And there's the drive to the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Watson kicks to Murray. And it's off from three-point range. From deep three-point territory. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
Gordon with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. Now defending. Out of the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Murray, good. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. And Jokic throws it down.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nuggets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jamal Murray.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lob pass to Gordon. Morant with the steal. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And finished off by Morant. Now here's Murray. To the middle. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
And yes, it's good.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So...
Quite the matchup in store tonight, Doris. Two conference rivals set to clash once again.
And BA, there's typically a little bit of chippiness because it is clear these two teams don't like each other, and you and I are here for all of it.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's the teardrop. Harden can't hit. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Driving inside. Oh!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Harden from outside gets the 3 ball to go. Harden's got 5 points.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball...
Oh! Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Leonard passes to Dunn. Zubac with it. Back to Dunn. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Dunn outside. Fires for 3. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Morant with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Harden against Morant. Zubac screen. 3-pointer. Harden. He drops it from range. Harden's got 8.
Yeah, just a smart call by Harden. Using the pick to shake off the defense and get himself a look.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Zubac. Zubac screen. Morant against Harden, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This is one of the specialty shots in James's arsenal. This guy with the...
Oh, wow. Incredible! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Harden. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
Boy, laser focus from Kawhi Leonard. He no sooner touches it than that ball is off to the rim.
From deep, Morant. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Leonard on the take.
Kawhi Leonard's so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
Morant against Zubac. Payne, the pass to Jackson, and there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jackson, the screen. Outside Morant, 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Clippers lead by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, what a surprise. James Harden has finished a play with contact and gets a chance for the three-point the old-fashioned way. Nicely done, James.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
Leonard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And just a forceful play by Jackson, clearing the glass and muscling his way to his own shot.
Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice. Unreal. A bomb.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center position, filling out the middle.
Nice job by James Harden to leak out and get an easy opportunity in transition.
And here's Morant outside. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Leonard. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant with it. Harden picks him up. Oh, athletic move from Morant.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And then Harden with the jam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Pass to Edie. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score? How to get a quality shot on every possession? How to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Offensive rebound. Outside Morant. It's stolen by Dunn. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Oh, boy, you'd love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Morant with it. Harden picks him up. Bane. Leonard pulls down the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the shot's good. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Edie, that's good.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Leonard inside. Jackson on him. And a foul called on the... And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian, and it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career, but boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Bain. And it's blocked.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Outside Harden. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
James Harden. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Grizzlies trail by 9. Fires it from 18. Outside Morant. Here's Wells. Outside for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden from outside. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Harden's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside Harden. Shoots over Morant. Harden can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
It's stolen by Leonard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Santi Aldama out there with Gigi Jackson. Then it's John Conchar. Then there's Vince Williams. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And there's there's the rejection. It's a one-on-one situation. Cash, Mills with the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Well, you can see the change of pace, the speed and transition by Patty Mills. Goodness.
Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Coffee, the pass to Jones. And it's all from three-point range. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Aldama. Doesn't go that time. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Coffee. There's the three. They get the rebound. From the arc. The shot off that time. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Jackson. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020. This guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has. Oh, my goodness.
Jackson for three. Can't hit that one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Coffee, the pass to Mills. Back to Coffee. Memphis with a rebound.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Outside Jones. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on John Conchar. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. They get it back. Outside Bogdanovich. And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Grizzlies on D. Trailing by 13. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that. If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Clippers lead by 19. The three. And Los Angeles another three.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Pass to Jones. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And they recover it. Outside, Williams. He buries it from 3. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Coffee on the wing. Still without a bucket. And he makes it.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Conchar. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bogdanovich has got 13 in the second half.
This is why you got to be right up on Bogdanovich, because he can torch you with the pull-up J.
Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's Coffee. Off target from three-point range. Grizzlies trail by 20. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Williams with it. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Ooh, excellent D there from Mills. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Eubanks. Misses the three. Jackson outside. Fires from the wing. Coffee grabs a board. Coffee's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a 3. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them two. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Oh, stolen by Morant. And he can't get that one. Harden with the defensive effort. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Leonard for three. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Dunn's shot is good.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Powell passes to Harden. Puts it up from 17. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Dunn. Zubac passes to Harden. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes down. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Drops in the three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Harden from outside. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Here's Harden. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. There's the triple. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a three. Zubac passes to Powell. Harden from outside. On target from range. Harden's got 33.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's the three. Pass to Dunn. We've got 1:55 left in the game. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. On the take. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. It goes on Chris Dunn.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
So it's Los Angeles now. Harden from outside. Sinks the tray. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is the mark of a great scorer, the ability to not have any struggle making shots off the dribble. That is a hard thing to do, but James Harden makes it look easy.
Lets the three fly, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for James Harden.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And again, it's Memphis missing. It's been all Clippers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Cleared away by Wells. Foul against Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 34.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Harden from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Memphis with the ball. Fires away from way outside. Not going to go that time. Harden against Morant. Oh, stolen by Morant. Fires from way outside. No good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.